go. Hey, what's up, guys? Just sharing the stream real quick. I'm gonna start in a few minutes. Hey, what's up, guys? Just sharing the stream real quick. I'll start in like 5 minutes. All right. This is chapter 4. Or is it chapter 5? No, this is chapter 5. My bad. Chapter 5. It just says act 4, but it's chapter 5. I mean, this one should be a doozy because the casters are usually pretty tricky, right? And the servants in this Grail War are freaking insane. So I'm expecting this caster to be nothing short of like Solomon type shit. I'm dead ass expecting it to be nothing short of like Solomon. So I'm pretty curious to see who the caster is. The caster is one of the few servants that I didn't know in this Grail War. The ones let's see. I didn't know the assassin from last chapter, and I didn't know the caster. I know who the rider is. I know who the lancer is. The archer was Gilgamesh. So yeah, I pretty much knew all the servants already, except for the assassin and the caster. So I'm pretty curious to see who the caster is in this one. Alright, so let's get started. Here we go. From the, because it's weird. I can't remember exactly all the servants that I know because there's like 14 servants in this Grill War because there's the true servants and the false servants. I know a few. I know. Let's see. I know Gilgamesh is here. I know Enkidu is here. I knew Jack the Ripper was here. I know Heracles is here. I know Richard is here. What else? What else? What else? Who else? I, I may know some of the others. I just don't remember right now. But yeah, like I knew a lot of the service of servants coming in. I even did videos on a few of them before starting to read the manga. Yeah, I've played FGO before. I finished the first the first the whole like Solomon arc, the whole singularities arc. I finished that. I started playing that when COVID hit, and I just like breezed through the whole like all the singularities, and now I'm in the remnants arc. But I just don't have the time now that I used to have back then to play. So I'm kind of having trouble, like getting back into it. How does the stream look good, guys? Is everything okay over there? Cause I'm just about to start. Let's see. Here we go. I already know this guy from the trailer. I know this guy from the trailer. I think he's supposed to be like the blonde dude that was surrounded by the army that was sitting in like this office, and he was surrounded by a whole bunch of like, I don't know if they were like his followers. They had like weird weapons. So I think I know who this guy is already. So I'm guessing he's gonna be the master for the caster. It seems that the other five servants have been manifested. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot. Let me put Google up here because Face Strange Fake, it's like their vocabulary, it's a little complicated sometimes. Yes, currently the only master whose identity we have ascertained is the one accompanying the King of Heroes, Tin Chelk, Tine Chelk. That's the little girl. That's Gilgamesh master. I'm really not sure how to pronounce that name. We have lost all contact with the Kuru Kurukuoka couple. Couple. I'm not sure. With whom we plan to join in a united front. Regarding the other Magi, we were able to confirm that there are many who have intruded into the city, but much to our chagrin, we have been unable to confirm if any of them house command spells. I think the only Magi that has a command spell is the little Gilgamesh girl. Our district wide monitoring system is unexpectedly ineffective. One of them summoned a servant in a park in broad daylight while starting at his command spells. I mean, wasn't that this kid? I keep forgetting his name. The little blonde kid that summoned Jack. Now this guy has eyes on everybody. Like this guy has eyes on everything. I'm wondering like who is he? What's his whole deal? Like because he looks like he's someone powerful, but he's also looks like he's someone that has like that he's in a position of power within the city, and like he already knows like the magi that has infiltrated. He already knows the masters. He already knows how many servants have been summoned. Like, and I'm assuming that he's also a master. So I think he's gonna be one of the like the really big players. However, said servants disguise is own figure by only showing up at a strange illusion and easily eluded our surveillance who were undercover as some bathers. I'm not sure what that word means, but it doesn't matter. Even if apparently stupid, it seems that Magus is actually quite talented. I mean, he goes to school in the clock tower, so and his teacher is Waver, so yeah. So you were not able to discern any of the characteristics of the heroic spirit? Yes, particularly with regards to the first heroic spirit who manifested, even if it happened in the downtown under our watchful eyes, we have been unable to grasp anything else. Its manifestation is unbelievable, but even its starting point is in a state that just impossible to ascertain. I mean, like this guy wants to control everything. Like I'm really wondering who he is, and I don't see any command spells in this hand right here. So I'm not sure if he's going to be a master. I'm not sure yet. I mean, I could say that he is, but not sure yet. Those government types with their propaganda and uncalled for actions. No, that can't be. That first summoning was almost concurrently to their propaganda activities. If that's it, the number one bet is that it was the heroic spirit summoned by the Kurokokas. Who are the who are these people? The Kurokokas. Never mind. In any case, the greatest obstacle is the King of Heroes. He has to be eliminated. Yeah, to kill Gilgamesh, I mean, I think the best bet to go against Gilgamesh is like send this guy a really powerful assassin that he will underestimate their abilities and then just catch him off guard. I think that's like the best way to get Gilgamesh. Because if you send him like a really tough servant, like he'll probably take them serious, just like he did with Ishkandar. And then when Gilgamesh goes serious, like there's like a handful of servants that can take him. It's me. What's up? How you doing, bro? Yo, who is this? Caster, what do you want? Oh, wait. What's up? How you doing, bro? From a servant. Okay, that's actually interesting. Just the language that the servant is using. What do you want? What? Don't be like that. Well, just a moment ago, I was watching TV, dude. Oh, there are the command spells. Okay, okay, so this guy is a master. Hey guys, if you could please do me a favor and like the stream, I would really appreciate it. So they said that in this country you can spend a whole night with a smoking hot babe if you got millions. That's legit. Yo, like this servant, he's looking like he's from modern time. I mean, remember, there's no time in the Throne of Heroes. So this guy sounds like either he took the knowledge that the Grail gave him, like way and adapted way too quickly, or like this dude, the caster is from modern time, which is pretty crazy. So I'm really curious to see who it is. What if I said it is? Then call one for me tonight, bro. Yo, yo, this dude wants to get laid. Like, bro, I'm really curious to see who this guy is, bro. Right now, he sounds like a clown, but I'm pretty sure if he's here, he's gonna be powerful. I do not remember being a brother of yours. What? Don't tell me you forgot me and bro made an oath while exchanging cups. Okay. Brothers exchanging cups, that sounds awesome. I looked it up on the net and it seems that Asians do it all the time. I love it. Take probably saw some One Piece or something. Phantasm is nope. No, but Phantasm is 4 years old, and I have four servants. Damn, bro, that's fucked up. You lost it. That's crazy. Yes, the servants are given the knowledge of the era, but they usually conduct themselves in the manner of the era where they're from. That's why you see like Artoria always conducts herself like a knight. Like Kukulin always conducts himself like a warrior, even though they have the knowledge, they know how people act, they know everything. But they usually conduct themselves in a way that is from the era where they're from. So the way this guy is talking is like he's been talking like that his entire life. So you are a heroic spirit, and I am the master with whom you have a contract. There is nothing more beyond that. You just don't get it. Don't get it wrong, okay? My job my job is to create heroes. What? It's not that I myself am a hero or nothing like that. Wait. Is he saying what I think he's saying? However, if you want to leonize me like a hero, that's okay. Even more if it has to do with ladies. Yo, this dude is a clown. Surely As someone who banged 100 babes and made thousands of brats, oh, he's giving us clues as to who he is. It may be inevitable to be seen as a hero by all the unpopular guys out there. Enough with tall tales, the one who fathomed in just 3 seconds. Give me a name, man. I need a name. I need a name. I need to know who this guy is. If you have time to elaborate on such a lie, that means you can go back, continue with your work in haste. Yo, what? What is this guy doing? He says he creates heroes. That's pretty interesting, actually. Are you trying to keep me doing that? Think about my needs for a moment. Good? All I desire from the Holy Grail is delicious food and hot chicks. Yo, for real, bro? That's all you want. Just go to like a strip club or something, dude. Like, what the hell? You're gonna waste a wish of the grail on that? Other than that, I want to take a look at the participants in the war and see what kind of drama comes out while welcoming any outcomes that come forth. That's what I want to see. And yet with you, I'm gonna go nuts before I get to see the ending. I will provide you I will provide you a woman. Therefore, you should continue your work with sublimation. Man, you sure are a dull fellow. To begin with, don't forget that I'm being pushed into a job that outside my area of expertise. Besides, if it's about crafting imitations, there's people out there more qualified. Crafting imitations. Huh. Okay. There's that guy I read about in the internet yesterday. Elmir de Hori or something? Or what about that rumor about some dude who is able to indefinitely create copies with one kind of incredible magecraft? Copies? That could be a couple. Okay, let's keep going. There is no one. There is no use with a simple sham. If it does not exceed the original, it will never hold a chance against possessions of the King of Heroes. Wait. If it does not exceed the original, it will never hold a chance against the possessions of the King of Heroes. The original. They're making weapons. It says the original, so I'm assuming they're making a weapon, but at the same time he says he makes heroes. So, and then he's talking about something that's outside his area of expertise. And I need a little bit more info. I almost got it. I don't know what he's doing yet, but I think I almost got it. So you value my adaptations? I'm so moved I'm gonna cry. Had I known this, I wouldn't have joked. Aren't mines better than the real thing? During all that fuss about for Aren't his better than the real thing? Is he making weapons? And I remember that I saw this guy, the master, in the trailer, sitting in his office with a whole bunch of soldiers holding weird weapons. So is this guy making like old noble phantasms? Is that what he's doing? So he can give to other mages? Is that what he's doing? Crafting ancients, like making copies of ancient noble phantasms? That might be a good theory. I'm not sure yet, but I think that might be what he's doing. Yeah, yeah, you would think, right, that they're talking about projection magic, but he's somehow making them better than the originals, while not even Emiya couldn't even do it, and he was using projection with reinforcement. So, huh? Like that's pretty interesting. I think that's it. I think he's trying to make ancient noble phantasms, but I'm and then since he's trying to make them stronger than the original, is not just a simple projection. It actually takes time, which also tells me that this guy right here, the master, he's trying to build some sort of army, which means he's not planning to use his servant to fight in the Great War. I mean, this guy doesn't look much like a warrior anyways. I don't think he can actually fight, but I think the way he chose to use his servant is like have this dude make a whole bunch of noble phantasms, right? Give him to his own people, his own soldiers or mages, and then have them fight the war for him. I think that's where he's going. I think that's what he's doing. Hey guys, the ones that just joined, if you could do me a favor, please like the stream. I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys. So yeah, I think that's exactly what he's doing. Like I think that might be it. Let's just keep reading. And 100 years after that, when I was getting all fussy, sleeping with Cleopatra. What? And yet, wait, but then this guy called him a liar just a while ago. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna believe that just yet. Yang Guifei, I don't know who that is. Yang with, I think he was some sort of general, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe, I'm not sure. You had to come along, rousing me out of the bed and pushing me around into hard work. This story is unmarketable. Stop with your bullshit. Do not get it wrong. I chose you not because of the anecdotes about your life. To be frank, it was because I deem you to be the one who can bring forth legends that exceed legends. Huh. One with the power to take completed legends and overwrite their truth as much as it is possible. That was my train of thought. Wait. That sounds OP as shit. Maybe it's not gonna be as OP as he's making it out to be, but That sounds OP. Rewrite the legends of legends? Huh. I don't give a damn about flattery coming from another man. Why not take those words to write a script and read it to your wife while she's on my bed? Of course. Oh my god, yo, this dude is an asshole. If you're going to do that, bring me the draft first. Yo. Yo, this man is a clown, dude. After all, I'm a lot better fixing shitty scripts at writing legends or so. Wait. Okay. They gave us they gave us a lot of hints. He's a writer. He wrote of legends. And I'm guessing all those things he's talking about, because this guy called them a liar a while ago. He says he was in bed with Cleopatra. But judging by his clothing, I mean, his clothing doesn't mean much because he could have just changed it. But if that's the clothing that he was summoned in, he's not from Cleopatra's time. So he's a writer. He can change. He can change legends. Who could this guy be, man? King of Heroes Gilgamesh. We learned that among his noble phantasms, what will pose probably problem are his nameless source and limitless treasury. All before he can draw his swords, we will have to use any kind of willies necessary. It shall be a fair and square liberated murder. I mean, what is he trying? I think that's it. I think it's not more than that. I think he just has his servant just making weapons, and the more weapons that he makes, the better it is when they go up against Gilgamesh. Because I think what he's planning to do is to overcome Gilgamesh boundless treasury with numbers and soldiers. I think that's what he's planning to do. In the first place, on top of being invulnerable to physical attacks, heroic spirits simply have a sheer strength that would even overwhelm first class athletes. Well, the caster I have summoned is special case. I dare to say that even in a fist fight, I would stand a fair chance. Still, it does not matter. I mean, usually casters aren't good, like they don't have like good physical attributes anyways. So, like regardless of them being servants, unless they use like reinforcements, obviously. But usually mages, they don't have that much power in them. They're just like really tricky. They're more like a real nuisance more most of the times. Like freaking, how you call this? And we're lucky because we, like in the Grill Wars that we've seen, like from the animes and all that, and some of the games, we've seen really powerful casters like Medea. Medea is strong as hell. Uh, Solomon from FGO. Uh, who else? But usually casters, they're mostly like a Viseron from Fate Apocrypha, and and what was the other guy? Shakespeare. Like they're usually like that. Like they're not that good in physical fights. They don't have much physical attributes, and most of them, from what I've seen, they're just kind of really annoying, to say the least. Like they're not like a really big threat. You just can't let them work and set their whole like and set up all their spells, because that's where they actually shine. Like if you let them work, if the servants manage to like fight each other, right, and then just forget going up for the caster, and the caster is like the last servant hidden, like he would have already had time to set up his workshop. That's usually where caster shines. They're set up their workshop barriers, whatever other tricky spells they have on their disposal. So like usually that's the way it goes. Yeah, I mean, like there's a few casters that are powerful, but that they're really few in numbers. Like they're usually more annoying than anything else, and it's just like you got to make it a point to take them out first before they can start working, because something that we do know is that powerful spells require work. Some of them require materials, a lot of materials, and weird materials that take time to gather, and some of them just take a long ass time. So there, like if every servant just makes it a point to go after caster first, casters aren't usually that powerful. However, conversely, what if we were able to master noble phantasms while being simple humans? I knew it, bro. I knew it. I knew it. That's what he's doing. He's just making noble phantasms, making copies of ancient noble phantasms. A noble phantasm is a wild card held by its respective heroes that is able to invoke miraculous deeds, like the Ameno. Oh, I'm not trying to read that. In the legend of Yamato Takeru, is the very symbol of the hero that draws out maximum power. So the act of summoning a servant could be roughly expressed as the summoning of a noble phantasm. To extend that to a mere existence of a noble phantasm can strongly influence the direction of the war. Yeah, so I was right. Like this guy, that's what he's doing. He's just making the noble phantasms, and they're trying to make them either better than the originals or just as good as the originals. Just so he's planning to, again, his biggest threat according to him is Gilgamesh, and he's just like trying to overcome Gilgamesh overwhelming treasury with a lot of numbers. That's pretty much what his strategy is. I just don't think it's going to work. It's really like I don't feel numbers is the right strategy against Gilgamesh. Hell, we saw this with Iskandar. I don't think numbers are the right way to go. Didn't Iskandar do exactly this? Like didn't his army used to be composed of like old heroic spirits with their own noble phantasms, and then Gilgamesh just took everyone out just like that. So I don't think that it's gonna work like he thinks it's gonna work. Maybe maybe he's a good strategist. Maybe not sure. Maybe if he's a good strategist, maybe he can come with a strategy to use better the numbers that he acquires. But like just mere numbers are not gonna beat Gilgamesh. They're not. Even more, what if those weapons have power greater than any of the original of all noble fantasy. Yeah, I can see where he's. Oh, there they are. See, this is the scene from the trailer. This is the scene right here. Like all the soldiers with the weird weapons. It was indeed a strange sight. Uniformed police officers with swords, bows, shields, along with other holding their weapons tightly. Enough to say that it was as if a show from regional festival was about to begin, but it could not even receive a slight look of mockery. More than that, if a magus with a little bit of sense glances at this spectacle, far from laughing, he would be fainting, because from those weapons they were crying. A power tempered with magical energy and great talent was being emanated. I'm not sure what that means. All those noble phantasms were were forgeries. But that's it made their power surpass the legend. But like, okay, that doesn't make much sense. But okay, the monster of the 28 clan Calatin, the name of the warriors who, in the past, Celtic myths fought against Cuchulainn. Oh, really? From today, that shall be something akin to your code name. Though my words may mean little, I guarantee this as the police chief. I knew this, yo, I knew it. I swear this as a magus. These men, you are justice. By seeking the defeat of the heroic spirit by human hands alone, I have chosen the road to shake the very foundation of the Holy Grail War. I could it's just like the chapters for Face Strange Fake are extremely long. And I don't feel like everyone just is just gonna stay here for like to watch me read three hours worth of chapters. Cause the chapters for like I'm doing Tsukihime as well, and for Tsukihime I do 2 chapters a day. That's not even enough, because the chapters of Tsukihime they're pretty quick. So usually 2 chapters. I think I'm gonna start doing 3, because usually 2 chapters they go by really quick. But for this, like they're and remember, like Face Strange Fake, it doesn't have that many chapters. So if I just like breeze through them, like I'm gonna have to wait a month to get another one, and it's like I really don't want to do that. What are you looking for here? Why such a frigid? Oh wait, who is this? You shouldn't come here without a reason. At the very least, outsider are off limits here. So I'm an outsider now? You sure have gotten important, newbie boy. Boy. Okay, now I'm curious. Who is this? Amazing. I was just waiting for that brazen impudence. But aren't you different somewhat from what is patriotic? If you truly love this country, you wouldn't be calling all of this justice. It is the truth that I am neither a patriot nor a pious devotee. Nonetheless, I do believe that this pride is the result of the convictions I hold. However, I cannot say that our justice is that of the Holy Grail. Depending on the circumstances, not just the association and the church, but the very system of the Holy Grail war may just become our enemy. No worries, no worries, because the mediator ruler isn't coming to this Holy Grail war. What? Wait, so there's a. Oh yeah, because they're when they have like a lot of servants, like a ruler is called in. But then since this is like a false Holy Grail, there. Wait, so there's no ruler coming in. Wait, doesn't. Okay, let's just keep going. Because I think doesn't instead of a ruler, don't they get a saber? I think that's what happens. Like instead of the ruler, they get a saber, or it's like, no, it's the false servants. They don't have a saber, but the true servants do have a saber. I think that's how it works. And even supposing the ruler shows up after the Holy Grail war turns into the real deal, I'll be just too late. Who is this? This Holy Grail war of Snowfield will be sublimin, subliminated from the fake to the genuine and deviate from the right path. And when that happens, it'll be unstoppable even for ruler. She won't be able to interfere at all. So they say ruler isn't coming, but she's not sure. And I don't know if they have a ruler here. So, and she says she. So could ruler be like she? She says she because could she be talking about like Jane of Arc, like to be an like the ruler here? Because she says she, so it's like she knows who the ruler will be. So we'll be able to raid this war to our heart's contempt. Isn't it amazing? Once more, I'll be able to defile the Holy Virgin. Yeah, she's talking about Jane of Arc to exhaustion until she is nothing more than cinders, unfit even for the pigs to eat. Yeah, so she's talking about Jane of Arc. The best. As I thought, maybe she'll not come. I really wonder if you'll show up, ruler. That one last time her spirit wasn't broken. Wait, so she knows Jane? Is she a servant? But this time she'll not be able to be hero- a heroine who finished up her job. I'm pretty sure she will just die in resentment, powerless to fulfill her role as the mediator of the Holy Grail war. Don't think don't you think that's lovely? You will do the deed if it's necessary, but I do not think it is an act to be celebrated. Who is she? Yeah, yeah. I figure that she wants Jane. I just want to know like what's her grudge, but I don't know. I don't know if there's a ruler here. They should. there should be a ruler, but since the false servants are summoned in a weird way, like to kind of bypass the grail, like the grail might not register that there are seven other servants. So it's, I mean, it'll be fun if Jane shows up, but I mean, there's a lot of powerhouses here. So even as a ruler, I don't think she'll be able to control this crowd. I don't think she would. There're just too many powerful servants, too many unpredictable servants, and I think honestly, I think a ruler would just make the whole thing worse. Do you know that being a villain it's easier? You can get through everything just by saying because I'm the bad guy. For real. Insanity also does the jobs splendidly. One one can just say because I'm bonkers and that's done. True. But the same goes for the righteous. My bad, my bad. Oh, that's right. You wanted a woman for the fake caster, true. Oh, is she the fake caster? If that's the case, can I offer to go myself as the companion? Do nothing unnecessary and withdraw to the HQ at once. Yeah, yeah. I'll wait obediently until it's my turn, okay? Wait, so is he controlling two servants? Show off at being mastermind as much as you like, old bitch. Like, who is she? Like, is this guy controlling two servants? Is that what's going on here? Well, she says she's the false caster. So, all right. All right. So, let's talk about the chapter real quick. All right. So, let's talk about the chapter, right? This chapter wasn't all that crazy, didn't have much action. We didn't even get to see the servants being summoned. They were already summoned. So, like, we didn't really get to see much. But we did get a lot of interesting information. Like, this guy has a really powerful position in the country. Like, he's the chief of police. He has an army, pretty much. The whole police force answers to him. And he's arming that police force with powerful noble phantasms that are supposedly stronger than the originals, all in the hopes that he can defeat Gilgamesh with numbers, which I don't think he's capable. I don't think that's the best strategy. I really don't think numbers is the way to go against Gilgamesh. I mean, you can use the numbers to make a very elaborate plan to maybe catch Gilgamesh off guard. That would be better. But if he just planning to go straight up fight Gilgamesh just with numbers, that's not gonna work. I like, it's not. It's not gonna work. Then we saw the guy who supposedly changes the legends, so he's able to use some sort of high level projection magic or something. But the way they were talking about him, he seems to be a writer. So this guy right then and there, I don't think he's gonna be that much involved. Like, his servants are not gonna be that involved. He's just gonna use his armies. That's what I think he is. Also, he finds it like he has like a sense of pride that he will defeat the servants using human power. So I don't think he's gonna use his servants much. Now this girl, she looks, the girl that we saw last, she looks like she's a little bit nutty. I don't think she's all there, and she could possibly be a threat. But the thing is, I'm not sure who she is yet. So I mean, she thinks she can defeat Jane, which if she thinks that, then she must be powerful. She just doesn't look it though. But she's a caster, so as I said in the beginning, like casters are really tricky. So and he called her old witch. So like the fact that he said no, well, he didn't say witch, he said another word. But like the fact that he said old is not, tells me like she's not as young as she appears to be, and she has a really big grudge against Jane of Arc. So she's obviously either she has encountered Jane of Arc before in another Grail war and she has a grudge, or she is from the time of Jane of Arc. So who could she possibly be? I'm not sure yet, but obviously this guy, he's not planning to use her. Like he really doesn't want to use her or his other servant. He just planning to do things his own way, which his plan is not bad. It's just that I just think that like his plan would work against most servants. It's just I don't think it's gonna work against Gilgamesh unless he does something very, very, very elaborate. Like I don't think it will work against Gilgamesh at all. Next chapter I think is for Enkidu maybe, because next chapter is Rider. Yes, let me just take a sneak peek. Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to look at too much. But yeah, like next chapter, I think next chapter, next chapter is gonna be better than this one. This one I really didn't like that much. I mean, it was interesting, like his plans and all, but like his caster servants, I didn't like them that much. I mean, the guy is a clown. I'm not even gonna lie, but like I think we already got a very comedic character here, and it's the master from last chapter, Jester. That dude is hilarious. So I don't think we really need that like another funny character. I mean, at the same time though, like I feel like he's not really gonna be all that involved, so it's fine. What do you think about this chapter, guys? Like, do you like it? I really I personally didn't like it that much. Like we did get like a lot of info. We got to see the servants, but like the chapter itself, it was just like a lot of dialogue just to come into the conclusion that I came in halfway through the chapter, which was like this guy's making noble fans. Like that was the big reveal. So this chapter really wasn't all that interesting. I'll give it probably like 6 out of 10, maybe. Uh, check when the latest chapter was updated. Yeah, let me check that. Um, the latest chapter is from volume 4, and It's called Watcher, and it was uploaded in February. God damn. I mean, doesn't the thing come out every 3 months? I think it comes out every 3 months. So the next chapter should be coming really soon. February, March, April, May. I mean, let me see. It could be the next chapter. I think the next chapter is right around the corner, honestly, because it says the 16.2 Volume 4 Watcher was uploaded in February 27. So and then the one before that came in January, and then the one before that came in December, but the one before that came in August, June, April. So I think okay. So I'm seeing a pattern here, and it's like every few chapters they take a break, because this one was uploaded in August, and then came back in December. And then it was December 1st, then December 31st, then January, then February. And if I'm assuming they just took a break, from August to December, yeah, like the next chapter should be coming like any day now. No, yeah, I know that the other, like, I can tell by the titles that the early chapters are just introducing the servants. I just think like the introduction of others, like of the servants, there are chapters that have been like really interesting, like the one for Gilgamesh, the one for Assassin. The one for Assassin was funny and entertaining, and it, like, last chapter was really good. I really enjoy that chapter. Um, Chapter 3, Berserker. That one I also enjoy because I'm a big fan of Waver, and we got to see Waver interact with this kid that I keep forgetting his name. So, like, I just think like this chapter really wasn't all that interesting compared to the other ones that I've seen. In fact, there is a servant not in this story that has E-Luck. I mean, don't most Lancers have E-Luck? I mean, except for Enkidu, like Enkidu can shift his stats around. Um, I'm gonna start because I took a peek at the first chapter, and wait, you said E minus? E minus? Like worse than E? Oh, that's crazy. I feel like that servant would just be summoned, slip over a banana peel, and die like right then and there. Like, that's crazy. E minus? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Like, how would that even work? I feel like, is he a gag servant? By the way, guys, I'm also gonna start. Uh, I'm gonna start doing streams on Fate Red Line. I took a peek at the first chapter, and it looks very interesting. So I'm gonna start doing that pretty soon too. So I'm trying to do 3 mangas. so I could do 3 different streams in the week. So one day is gonna be for Tsukihime, the other day is gonna be for Face Strange Fake, and then the other day is gonna be for Redline. That looks pretty interesting. I was either debating on doing Foxtails or Redline, and I did a poll on Instagram, and everybody was just like to do Redline. So I'm gonna start that pretty soon too. All of you guys that lasted this long, thank you guys so much. Please like the stream. Please subscribe. That will really help me out a lot. You just have to click that my icon right there in the corner. That'll be pretty awesome. I will really appreciate it. But yeah, like this chapter wasn't all that interesting. Like the guy made it funny. That's pretty much what it was. And his strategy, he's doing his strategy to take on Gilgamesh. And I get, like, first of all, Gilgamesh is like, we've seen Gilgamesh against massive numbers before and it hasn't worked. And now he has a crazy ass powerful master. So it's not, I don't think his strategy is gonna work. Yo, I can see that. I don't usually like to read all that much either, but like it makes it fun to do it on stream. It's not as fun if I just read by myself and make a video and then upload it. It's way more fun to do it on stream. Wait, but let's talk more about this E minus guy. Like this servant with E minus luck. Cause that's pretty, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty impressive. E minus. Like I honestly feel like that from the moment he summoned, he was just like slip over a banana peel and die, break his neck or something. Like E minus? That's crazy. And then you say that they're strong. What do you mean by there? They are. Are they more? Are there more than one? Because I haven't seen any. I'm really looking forward on starting Redline. It looks very, very interesting. I'm probably gonna start that if not tomorrow, the day after. And oh, it's one guy. Okay. So and you say he's not in this story, or is he in this story? I know it's not Enkidu because Enkidu can just shift his stats around. Is he in this story or not? Where so where is he from? Is it like a new servant in FGO, or? Cause I'm really curious now. Like, do you know the name of the servant or not? Is it a new servant in FGO? Yo, E minus luck. Now, the from what I know, I know quite a bit about how stats work, and the fact that he has one stat so freaking low tells me that a lot of his other stats are super high, or he has a very OP noble phantasm. Usually like the stats, they're really balanced in that way. Like there are some exceptions obviously, where our servant is just really freaking powerful, but usually they have one weakness that is really low. Like they have one stat that will be their weakness. For example, Kukulin, he's pretty good, have pretty good stats, pretty good agility. I think it's A or A plus. Pretty good strength. It's just his luck is crappy, and then he can use rune magic, all of that, and then his like his weakness is the luck itself. And obviously his luck being so low is more like a nerf to nerf his noble phantasm, because if he had A plus luck or A luck or even B luck, hardly anyone would ever survive a gate bulk. See, there you go. Decent stats and strong noble phantasm. The introduction for Gilgamesh is one I like the most. Summon along with, yeah, bro. Yo, that was epic, bro. This man, yo, you should go. You should go watch my reaction to that. I was like, yo, this dude was actually summoned with his whole throne, bro. Like why the flex, man? Like you actually brought your whole throne with you. That's crazy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sure, shoot. Ask me whatever. A saver with E luck. I need to check that out. I actually need to check that out. I'm just about to end the stream, guys. Like I gotta, like I will stay longer. I honestly enjoy chatting with you guys. Like I just have to wake up extremely early tomorrow. So uh, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Tea B. I just don't want to butcher it. But you say you had a question, right? Oh no, it was Jay Warrior who had the question. What's up, man? Shoot. Before I leave. Are you going to keep doing the how strong videos on servants? I have a good suggestion. Fergus? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I usually do those videos when people request them, you know. The one that I did for the Armut, that was really what the one that I wanted to do personally. But then people started requesting other videos, so I started doing those. Fergus, I think has been requested a lot. I actually, let me see. I think I have two or three. Like I saved my requests, and I think there's three people that requested Fergus. So whenever I had a chance, I'll take a look at him and get that done for you, man. For sure, sure. You got it. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. This was a fun stream. The episode wasn't that good, but you guys made it pretty good, pretty damn good. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. If you could please like the stream, please subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. And as I always say, have an awesome day. Catch you guys in the next one, because I have to wake up extremely early tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching and staying for the whole stream. It's been like an hour and 15 minutes. So thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it.